Hi everyone, this is going to be the reading for Libra for the month of September 2024. This can apply if you're a Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, as well as North Node in Libra. So be sure to check out the other signs in case this reading does not resonate with you. Also do keep in mind this is a general reading, so not all the messages may resonate. So take whatever applies and leave out the rest. If you'd like to book a reading with me, definitely drop me a message on Facebook or email. The links are in the description box below and I'll get back to you soon. So I'm going to draw a couple of more cards for you, Libra, and then we'll start your reading. So let me check a couple of more cards and then we'll start. Okay, so Libra, the first card that I'm getting for you is the Four of Cups in reverse. The next one is the Queen of Wands in reverse. The next one is the Lovers. Then we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So Libra, I feel like this month it is about romance. I am seeing the Lovers card here. Could be a Gemini person who is coming into your life, or maybe they're already in your life. It doesn't have to be a Gemini sun. It could be someone with very strong Gemini in their chart, or just embodying the archetype of this Gemini energy. This is, I will do some clarification on how the relationship is, but I do see romance on the cards for you, Libra, this month. Now, I will say in the past, because a lot of cards have turned up in the reverse position, so this is past energy. I'm seeing the Four of Cups in reverse. Now, I feel like in the past, maybe you were very dismissive about any kind of opportunities that came your way because they just weren't meeting your standards. Especially since I'm also seeing the Queen of Swords in the reverse position. Queen of Swords is you, Libra, and the Queen of Swords energy is that of someone who is very sure of what they want, and they do not shy away from speaking their mind. They actually are quite blunt about it. They are very clear about what they will and will not tolerate, and they're very clear about setting their boundaries as well. And I feel this was you, Libra, in the past. I feel like you were very clear about your boundaries, what you will or will not tolerate, and you kind of dismissed a lot of opportunities that came your way. This could apply to any situation, though. It could apply to a romantic relationship, like, for example, maybe a lot of people were expressing interest and wanted to be with you in a relationship, but maybe you turned them down because they just weren't meeting your standards, that kind of thing. And I'm also seeing the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Now, the Queen of Wands is fire energy. It is the energy of a lot of self-assurance, confidence, mystery, being able to balance masculine and feminine energies. So what does that mean? That means being able to go after what they want when it's needed, but at the same time being able to also sit back and relax and wait for things to come to them, because there's a time and place for everything. And I'm also seeing the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is a very Jupiterian card. It has to do with abundance, especially long-term abundance. And usually the Wheel of Fortune energy does not happen overnight. Like the abundance does not come in very quickly. It does take a little bit of time because it's sort of like a domino effect. It has to build up momentum before you start to see the results. And I feel like in the past you've been through this experience where maybe you felt in your element, you were very confident, you were very self-assured, the money was coming in, everything was coming in, and I feel like this month it's more about romance for you and love. I feel like you're really looking for a connection, and that makes sense, Libra. You rule the 7th house, which has to do with the other, so love and relationships are pretty important to you. I'm also seeing the Five of Swords in reverse. Now, I do feel in the past there was a little bit of chaotic energy around you. Could have been a romantic relationship, or just could have been people around you who were just, trying to stir the pot, create a lot of chaos in your life. Just a lot of negative, unnecessary energy, very messy, I would say, because the Five of Swords is very chaotic energy. It's about people who are constantly provoking the other person, and they don't want to let the other person be calm and peaceful, so it's very chaotic energy, and I feel like there were people around you who were behaving that way, and that's something you don't really enjoy, Libra, because you're ruled by Venus, and you do enjoy peace and calm and getting along with people and just the pleasant things in life. So this kind of a situation was not very agreeable, and you may have cut off a lot of people who were acting this way in your life. I want to do some clarifications for this Wheel of Fortune for Libra. Yeah, I'm seeing the Ten of Swords in reverse as a clarification. So I do feel like a chapter ended. Um, it isn't, this is about money, of course, because Wheel of Fortune is about finances and abundance. And I feel like um, what I'm seeing here is this was the ending of a chapter for you. You may have felt let down in terms of money matters for some reason. Maybe somebody caused you some kind of betrayal or, let down your trust when it came to money matters. And you felt maybe that you couldn't rise up again because the Ten of Swords is very defeated energy. There's a finality to the Ten of Swords energy. But again, this is coming up in the reverse position, so I don't think this is your current energy. This is in the past. But that being said, this chapter closed out, and now you're ready for something new. You're definitely ready for a fresh start in your life. I want to clarify about this Queen of Wands for Libra. What's this Queen of Wands? I'm seeing the Magician in reverse as a clarification. So I do feel that in the past, you may have felt a little bit clogged in your energies in terms of your manifestation capabilities or just being able to get what you want in life. I felt like you may have felt like you were in a bit of a limbo, like things weren't really moving forward, that kind of energy. But the thing about the Magician is, if you look at the card, the Magician has all the tools at their disposal. They do have the cups, they have the wands, they have the swords, they have, all the elements that are needed in order to make what they want happen. But the thing is, if you're not willing to look at that, if you're not willing to sort of look at the tools and resources that you already have, then it can be quite difficult to realize that there is potential out there. So maybe that was the situation for you in the past. I want to clarify the Lovers card for Gemini. I'm seeing the Knight of Wands also as a clarification. So it could be a Gemini, it could be a Sagittarius person because Knight of Wands is Sagittarius energy. So this could be basically someone who is quite adaptable because both Gemini and Sagittarius are mutable signs. So they are very adaptable, flexible, go with the flow kind of energies. So this may be somebody who either has a lot of strong Sagittarius in their chart or a lot of strong Gemini. But the point is that they are very flexible, they're very adaptable. They kind of go with the flow. They don't take things too seriously, which can be a good and bad thing depending on what you're looking for. But I feel like in the moment, I feel like this is a nice welcome change for you because I feel like in the past there was a lot of heavy energy in your life, Libra. And so I think now you're looking for something that's a little bit lighthearted, go with the flow kind of energy, more organic. I want to clarify this Five of Swords as well for Libra. What is this Five of Swords? I'm seeing the Knight of Cups in reverse. So I feel like this could have been a Pisces person in your life. They could have been a little bit emotionally unsteady or unstable. Like 1 minute they were being very optimistic and positive and wanted a relationship with you. And the next minute they were just being all moody and shady and sort of flaky as well, because Pisces can be like that sometimes. They can be a little bit wishy-washy. It's a mutable sign, plus it's water. They do like to drift away into the horizon. So maybe this person was like that, and this kind of wishy-washy energy just was adding to a lot of chaos in your life. And this is not something that you enjoy as well, because you, like I said, you like a certain stability when it comes to relationships. And maybe you did exchange this with this person, like you did. Like the Queen of Swords is coming up as well. So maybe you did make your voice known. You told them very clearly that this is not going to work out, I want to clarify the Four of Cups in reverse as well for Libra. I'm seeing the Nine of Wands in reverse as a clarification. So I feel like there was some kind of limiting belief because of which you were dismissing a lot of opportunities that came your way. You may have felt that you had to be defensive around other people because the Nine of Wands is very defensive energy. It's very guarded energy, keeping your cards close to your chest, wondering if the other person is going to betray your trust, etc. It's very, like I said, it's a bit insecure and defensive energy. And I feel like these two are connected, the Four of Cups and the Nine of Wands, where you may have, like I said, dismissed a lot of opportunities coming your way because you felt a little bit on the fence about things, or you felt like you couldn't trust the other person, or just you couldn't let your guard down. But like now I feel like you're ready to do that. You're ready to go with the flow and not take things so seriously. because unless you try it out, you won't know where it leads, right? So that's what I'm seeing here. What is the overall message for Libra for the month of September? What does Libra need to know? I'm seeing the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, let go of too much of multitasking. Don't try to do too many things all at once, because being a juggler sometimes, it can be too much, taking on too much on your plate sometimes, Libra. And you can do that sometimes, Libra, because like I said, you can be a bit of a people pleaser. You may take on too many responsibilities and then realize that there's just too much that you have to work with. So be cautious about that in the month of September, that you don't overwork or burn yourself out in the process. That's what I have for you, Libra, for the month of September. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Your likes help my readings stay relevant in the YouTube algorithm, and it also motivates me to deliver more content for you, my lovely subscribers. And if you'd like to book a reading, definitely drop me a message on Facebook or email. The links in the description box. And I'll see you soon. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.